Yeah, and
All
definitely
right,
put that.
everybody, we're live again. Sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties on our end. Sorry. Um, so back to what we were talking about. Lexus King, congratulations on him bringing in his newest child. Oh, dog. Sorry, I got distracted. Dog. Oh, is that a pug?
It's Tokyo.
Oh, that's a pugger. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now,
Back to refocus.
yes, back to refocusing. Now, some other good news that we had from WWE this week: Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona, did make their WWE returns in the Last Time Is Now tournament. Just for everyone to know, unfortunately, this is not a permanent. This is a one-off appearance with them getting merch deals for it, which, hey, more money in their pocket. I mean, I don't knock them for it, honestly.
I don't know where Matt Cardona is even signed. Nick is still signed with TNA.
Yeah, Matt Cardona is just doing his thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude. From what I'm seeing, Matt Cardona's doing. I don't think he has like dude. I just saw him in a JCW ring.
Yeah, he's the current Juggalo Championship Wrestling champion.
Like, what? Nick Nemeth was in there too. Like, what?
The fact that Corey Graves brought up the deathmatch wrestling on WWE TV had me dying last week.
Oh, that was great. Honestly. Sodapop, how'd you feel about seeing them back on TV?
Oh, it's dope, man. I'm always happy to like see the boys back on TV.
Yeah, no, honestly, I thought they both had good showings. With everyone that's bitching about the fact that they lost, I mean, it's kind of what happens when you're on a one-off deal. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
don't know who else they'll bring back.
I'm wondering too.
Or is the tournament
Well,
the first 2 rounds are over?
the first round's over.
Oh well. Then there you go.
Yeah.
But he's saying that there's going to be NXT exhibitions on that card too.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what matches are going to happen there.
And we're gonna get to it in a bit, but he's picking the Iron Survivor participants for both matches next
Which
week.
I'm
So
cool with that. Also, we did have the returns of Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and AJ Lee all on the same episode of Raw.
That fucked.
War Games implications.
I mean,
I'm
honestly,
ready. I'm
it.
ready for Brock versus Roman 5000. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, that is going to be my question. What is the Mania match? Because Roman now has 4 options.
That won't be the Mania match, bro. Not Brock.
No.
It'll probably be
Brock, Cody, Punk.
I love how Soda Pop's
Or
just
do
like,
you
it's
run the
probably gonna
4-way?
be the Mania match.
It'll probably be the Mania match.
Yeah. Brock, Cody, Roman, and Punk.
I think
It
it's
just
Brock,
matters
Cody.
which world title.
Well, who's going to go
I see
over in
Cody
the
and
Royal Rumble
Punk
this
and
year?
then Brock
That's
and
my
Punk.
question.
Although, dude, that like by size, that's the makes sense booking. Like that by sense, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
And they're going back to Vegas.
in storyline, it almost makes sense to have it where it's Brock Cody because that's unfinished business, and then Roman Punk because that's unfinished business. But it doesn't make sense
Brock-
when you look at it visually. It's just
Brock Cody.
dude
Where's
and
their
dude.
unfinished business with Brock Cody. Cody finished that.
Huh?
Cody went 2-1 against Brock.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah,
okay,
it's like
what unfinished business is there?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I
Now,
forgot.
speaking about unfinished business, I need to make a goddamn correction because of everybody going on fucking social media being all like 14 belts, Monet, 14 belts. It's not 14 belts. It's 13 goddamn belts. All right.
Yeah, I
It's not
mixed it
14.
up myself because I was wondering if she was going to include both.
No, you do not include both. And if she's dumb enough to include both, that just tells me that Tony Khan is dumber than a box of fucking dicks. For fuck's sake, you don't include both titles when one was the interim and one is the actual goddamn title. You include the only title you include is the actual goddamn motherfucking. Where's there something
Okay.
to my head on?
Okay.
Breathe, motherfucker.
Breathe.
Damn.
Okay. So she cut the promo that aired last night on ROH TV, directed at Stat for their final battle matchup. And I was going to say this. She still called herself 13 Belts Monet. So,
Better.
okay. So that's
Damn
where,
dirt sheets.
yeah, even then, it's like she still has belts that are not active, including the undisputed Rev Pro title is one belt and just split into two because it combined two lineages. The freaking Owen Hart belt is not an actual championship. It's just a trophy that she's still carrying around for some reason. And if she does what she did at House of Glory again, I'm going to be mad because Justin
Okay, that
Roberts
was funny.
reading an entire scroll of titles is just dumb.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the botched entrance.
Oh, AEW's not that dumb. At least I hope.
Like that is more so just. I'm just trying to see what the end game is. Like, is it that she's gonna, go over on Statlander Saturday, and God damn it, why are you shaking your head? Yes,
Because it's like, I don't know.
it's predictable.
I run a business, and then like I TV direct for 2.25 wrestling companies.
Right. So you see the pieces being put together.
Yeah, because wrestling, like, I don't. People are gonna get mad when I say this. Like,
Go for
wrestling is like history, bro. It rewrites itself. Like everything's already been done. Everything's already been put into place. There's no new story. It's like comedy. There's no new jokes. There's no, you know what I mean? It's just how you say it, where you say it.
Yeah.
Right.
When you know wrestling, it's like
It's true.
It's like, yeah, that's true.
you know what I
Because
mean?
now the story they're trying to tell, and it's a dumb one, but they're trying to tell it, is Mercedes is focused on everybody but Chris Statlander.
It's a simple story, man. People can follow it. People can make,
Mhm.
and it's real
Yep.
life. It's real life. I mean, when you think about it, like, I'm not saying that's how she acts personally because I don't know her personally, but from the character persona that she's portraying with all these belts, makes sense. I care more about the gold that I'm walking around with than like the. It's kind of like that Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather, like,
Yeah.
where like Paul didn't think he really had to like train for Mayweather, and then like Mayweather just came in and wrecked shop.
Murdered him.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And yet that fight still ended in a draw.
and if
It
you really,
only ended in a draw because of reputations, dude. That's it.
and
Yeah,
if
we
you
know
really
that.
think about it, like, he could have ended that fight way earlier.
Oh, yeah. Him and Tyson.
It's sad to say, but it is true.
I know that's going to leave a sour taste in her mouth, Eric, but yeah, the story is her. Where is her focus at? Is it on the AEW Women's World title, considering this is her second shot at it? Or is it defending and winning every other undercard championship? Because she only has one world title right now, and that's CMLL.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say undercard, but they're pretty much just regional championships at this point that she's carrying around.
You're right. I mean, you're completely right.
It sucks, but it's true.
Moving on.
Listen. You know why you hate it? Because it's boring. That's it. You hate it because you don't like to see it. But the other shit that you do like to see is just as fucking predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A title change this week that genuinely made me happy. Maxine Dupree is your new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. It is her first title win in WWE. And
yeah, dude.
personally, I think she earned it. Me personally,
yeah,
I think
dude.
she earned it. She's been putting in the work. You can see the improvement that she's made, not only with in ring, but also with her mic skills, with everything. You could tell she's been putting in the work, and I think it's well deserved, 100%. I love it, and I like this. I want to see where this is going with Lynch. Like, I kind of like this whole crash out.
War games. War games.
I love the setup. I love the setup. I love that Maxine's getting relevant like storyline.
Part of me is actually wondering though, like with how much interactions going on between Becky and Jessica Carr, is this going to be how Jessica Carr transitions into
I think so.
wrestler?
I think so because that's how they transitioned Taryn Terrell in TNA with Gail Kim beating her ass.
That's true. That's true. And
So
Jessica,
I could see that.
and for anyone that's wondering, yes, Jessica Carr is a trained wrestler. She's wrestled on WWE Evolve. So I would be interested to see it.
Yeah.
The referees are fighting back. Yo, there's another referee there for the men that's yoked, bro. Like, and I just like, dude, what's going on with you? Why are you more jacked than the motherfuckers in the ring?
Is this the dude with the comb over?
Yeah, it's the dude with the comb over. He's got like Hulk
He's
Hogan
all glossy,
arms.
bro. I see him on TV. He's glossy. He got like the most baby oil out there.
I'm like, yo,
Bruh.
what the fuck? This is a ref, dude.
The referees are about to start swinging on boys
That's what I'm saying.
in 2026.
They're loading the fucking deck.
He need the baby oil to put his shirt on.
Drew McIntyre,
Like-
McIntyre went on a fucking run of murdering fucking referees, so they were like, yo, we need to get bigger ones, dude.
Yeah.
Refs in 2026 are like, no one's going over today, boys.
Nah, no one's gonna get one over on us because of Drew McIntyre and Becky Lynch. Like the referees fight back because of two.
Think about how many ref bumps there's been in the last years or two.
Yeah, dude.
Think about how Charles Robinson still had knocked back from what Cena did.
Wait, I got it. War Games match.
The ref
No,
just talent.
Yes.
No, bro, you know what you do?
no, we're not about to do that.
You know what you
Oh,
do?
come
and it
on.
would-
Like
it
80% of
would
the
be-
refs are trained
with
wrestlers.
Adam as the fucking general manager.
You know
Okay.
what you do that would be funny? You make the referees have a union, and that union is just beating the shit out of you when you fuck around.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Lumberjack match.
They do it like Italian mob style.
Okay. You know the power. You know the persuasion you have. Let's move on before you give any ideas that might actually happen.
Referee
this
revolt. What are you talking about? The referee
Wait, hold on.
revolt?
But I love this idea. I kind of want to
can-
see it happen.
We can call
Oh
it the
my
strike.
God.
The strike.
Oh my God.
This is what happens when you have me and Monkey on the same podcast. Anyway,
Drew McIntyre will set it all off too. It'll be great.
Is it going to be Drew or Becky that sets it all off?
It'll be Drew Claymore and that one dude with the way too much fucking oil and like way too much fucking arm for a referee.
Are we talking about the one that looks like Eddie Munster?
That dude's gonna fucking lay him the fuck out. He's gonna no sell a Claymore, lay him the fuck out, and then bam, strike, referee strike, revolt.
Oh my
running
gosh.
into fucking Adam's office and saying we're taking this shit the fuck over.
No. Is it going to be on Adam?
That's the real mutiny. That's the real mutiny storyline from WWE 2K. It wasn't the wrestlers, it was the fucking refs.
Oh my God.
wait, and I got it. And it's all the refs just walking really very furiously to Pierce or Aldis's office, and then Charles Robinson is just in the background running very, very furiously, like, wait for me, guys.
I mean, Charles, is he cleared though?
Give him enough time, he'll figure it out.
Oh my God. Moving on, finally.
On a higher note, Rusev and CJ Perry are expecting their first child together, which congratulations to them. Honestly, their story genuinely makes me happy. Like knowing everything that they went through, like where they had the separation. And although now I'm questioning because And I'm not trying to throw shade at all, because I don't know them. I also don't
This
want
is
to
what
get
he
thrown
says
around
when
by
he's
a
about to throw
Bulgarian.
a lot of shade.
No, I'm not throwing shade. I don't want to get thrown around by Rusev. That is a very big man, and he could probably kill me. So
You think?
Rusev, I know.
So choose your words
Rusev, I'd have his
carefully.
address.
what'd you say?
Rusev, I have his address, and I'm telling you,
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the
I
fuck
need
up.
Nah, just ask
CBJs.
Keebler. Just
I need
ask Keebler for it.
CBJs. You know,
Easy solution. Just ask Keebler. But you do realize he's probably about 4 or 5 hours from you, so be careful.
Shit.
You forgot he's in Tennessee.
Oh god damn, that's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. God damn it.
I tried to tell you.
Well, um, I will say that Rusev is a very humble gentleman who openly admitted that during their separation, he did not see any other women, did not talk to any other women or anything of that nature. I mean,
Yo. Okay, move on.
we're gonna
We're
move
gonna
on
move it.
before I die.
Yeah, like I already know this is gonna get
Like I said,
awkward. Move on.
congratulations to them, though. I'm very happy. Take that off. Take it off. I
Tell him.
don't want to die. I enjoy
Finish that
breathing.
story.
Why did you
That story.
entertain it then, stupid?
I don't know. I forgot that monkey's a
Finish
fucking
it.
troll, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're not. Why did you entertain it, you idiot?
I wasn't thinking about it.
Don't move on before you end
I'm
up
gonna move
burying
on
yourself anymore.
Turn it off. Through a surrogate, Tori Wilson has revealed that she is officially a mother. Congratulations to her. Very good news on their part. Nothing negative I could say about Tori Wilson.
That was a safe move. Good job. Good. Good. You can continue. That was
What
good.
negative what negative
Pass.
thing can
No,
you say
there's
about
nothing.
Tori Wilson?
There's not a damn thing I will allow to be said negatively on the great Tori Wilson.
Oh my gosh, Monkey, why did you have to move?
We're
Stop.
gonna move on now. Next topic. Zelina Vega is up for a streamer award for her collaboration with Cena.
Senna, yep.
Do you want to talk about this one?
Okay. So for those that were around when they did the collab, maybe about a month or two ago, when Selena was essentially teaching a few of her, Selena and Alistair, it was just Selena on the marquee because they were taking a few of their streamer colleagues into the ring and just showing them the ropes. So they did on air, including giving Senna a few chops. They did that with Valkyrie as well on a separate one. But the one that they got nominated for was the first one through QT Cinderella. And yeah, it was just, I'll send you the clips, Eric, but taking streamers and showing them how strenuous the wrestling world can get when it comes to in the ring and giving them that side and perspective was a great outlook. And both of them throughout the two streams were just real optimistic and were willing to take bumps, submissions, and kendo sticks.
I mean,
So,
that's something that a lot of people don't think about is because they think just because wrestling is quote unquote scripted and that things are planned ahead of time, that means everything's fake. No. The bumps are real. You know, the chops are real. Everything's real. Like every
Nothing's
last
even
bit.
planned ahead of time.
Yeah, it's just fighting planned ahead of time.
right.
And I mean, I don't really. What's a good way to put
It's
it?
not planned ahead of time.
What?
It's not planned ahead of time.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are
Right.
calling those spots in the ring.
But not even that. Like,
Okay,
the
you
true art of
explain.
wrestling isn't like I know I'm gonna wrestle like X, Y, and Z Monday, and I know what I'm doing. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to be that guy, but like anybody can do that. It's about like how professional are you to be able to show up not knowing what you're doing and still go out there and do it. So the fact that people say like, oh, it's planned ahead, like some things are. I mean, you're gonna go to work in the morning, but you don't know what you're doing at work. You got to eat today, but half of the argument is what you're gonna eat.
Right.
So
And you don't know how body's gonna react to a certain bump in the
yeah, so
match. So it's like you have to plan around. Oh, hey, if somebody's like gonna twist
you
their
don't
ankle
plan
off of a
in
spot, you can't
wrestling.
just work with it.
In wrestling, you don't plan. Planning is where you get hurt. You react,
Right.
and I can't react to a plan that I already knew it was gonna happen. Those are fake emotions.
True.
Makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Very true.
Now, with the announcement of Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua taking place on Donnie's birthday, which isn't that coming up?
Is that a boxing?
Next month,
Oh,
December 19th.
Is it a boxing exhibition?
Yes.
That'll be fun to watch.
Jake Paul versus a former boxing contender.
I mean, Jake Paul's a really good fighter for like. I don't want to say for what he is, because the truth of the matter is, I feel like he might do good on like a boxing mid card. Just being honest. And between him and his brother, I think they've showed enough dedication at what they do to not go out there and look stupid. Like, am I gonna say he's gonna eventually like win it all? No, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't embarrass himself along the way.
Okay. The second half of that question, Eric?
my bad. I was chewing. Do you all think with this fight coming up that Logan Paul will end up getting written off at Survivor Series?
Reason I say that, because he has cornered Jake in his fights before. And that, I believe, is like a week, 2-3 weeks in between Survivor Series, which is next weekend, to the fight, which is on the 19th
I think he'll
of
probably
December.
just walk his brother out. I think it'll just be a 1-day thing. He's not really. I don't think he's gonna take away time from what he's doing right now to like fully go in. They're not Andrew and his brother, like the Tate brothers. They're not like that, and they've said that they're not like that. So I just don't see Logan messing up his money or what he's got going on for a one-off day when he's not fighting.
Well, we'll see the crazy spot he goes for next week, because somebody, even after the injuries that's got suffered in last year's men's War Games match, he's going to go off. He's probably going to be one of the ones jumping off the cage.
He probably will end up jumping off the cage.
Yeah.
If we're being completely honest here, he probably will end up being one of the people to jump off the cage.
Yeah.
Now, we did have TNA Turning Point last week. You know I'm feeling different right now about TNA.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what, Donaze? You talk about this one.
Okay. It's not enough that you did what you did to take the title off Santana and put it on Frankie, but now your Final Resolution pay-per-view, because you don't have a lot of people signed to extended TNA deals, it's you rehash the invasion angle, and it's the TNA champions versus the undercard to evolve talent on your last show of the year, a Final Resolution. Okay, this is where it's going to get me. Because it's not just Tony that effed this. It's not just TNA that effed this up. it is Tony as well, because ROH has the same issue with Athena. You didn't build up, you don't have the roster, and then you have to outsource people for your last or your biggest show of the year. Tony set up after, instead of building to Harley Cameron getting a shot, which still would have been bad because she's AEW instead of ROH, you have Athena beat Harley, and then 2 weeks later, for your pay-per-view, it's Athena versus Persephone, which, unless she's been a mainstay between CML and ROH, how am I going to invest in that match without Athena just stat padding at this point? And then with TNA, the entire invasion, because you couldn't get people to resign officially, is NXT talent versus TNA champions. And Mike Santana, who should be world champion right now, is fighting Charlie Dempsey. I think that summed it all up. Oh, and before anybody asks, yes, I know, December 5th and 6th, Final Battle, Final Resolution, and Deadline. Cena's picking the Iron Survivor participants next week as a part of the second half of Gold Rush. And yes, I know some of the results of Gold Rush because people are idiots with spoilers. We're not going to talk about those.
Hee hee.
But because I am not about to get destroyed by NDAs over two professional wrestling companies because idiots online want to be.
Also, if you're in the Cleveland, Ohio area by chance on December 6th and you're looking for something to do, you can come out to Exodus Journey 3 at the Tree Lawn. VIP tickets are sold out, and we still have preferred and GA tickets that are available by them.
Good plug, Gary.
And
Yeah,
fuck you,
Good plug, Gary. You got it. You did it. I'm kidding.
I think that's both of those sections right there, man, because I'm just like, ugh. The only things that we can talk about, did you really have to make Tatum pack? And I know I may be jumping a little bit, but I'm just going to knock it all out now when it comes to Deadline and Turning Point. Because you think you're pissed over it? Did we really have to make Tatum Paxley, who is a Cinderella darling in NXT, the shortest reigning NXT Women's Champion of all time, at less than a month? And she had a title defense that ended in a no contest, all for cannon farter and to get heel heat on the culling. We didn't need that. We did not need that. And yes, I know Ricky and Oba, the rematch is set for Deadline off of this week, but it's whatever. There's my TED Talk. Eric, I'm sorry, but I'm pissed over all that.
You're good.
I'm trying to not be y'all. Yeah, they screwed over Tatum Paxley and made her the shortest reigning NXT champion for something we knew was going to happen. But they just ripped the.
Don't you think that that's just like transition? Like she'll just get it back in a couple months.
She's got to go through Izzy,
Yeah.
and that's probably going to end up at Stand and Deliver. Just because they have invested so much in Izzy Dane.
I mean, am I upset that they took the title off of her so soon? Yes. As far as Deadline goes, with Starks and Oba, I think Starks is going to retain, and I think that's going to be Oba's way of moving up to the main roster because he's ready. He's more than ready for the main roster, in my opinion. Now, really, the one show that's got me going, what the fuck? It's Full Gear this weekend. It's mainly because there's just, I mean, am I wrong to say that there's a lot on that card where it's just like, okay, how did we get here?
Okay, so I do agree with this, and this is another one of my TED Talks that I didn't get to because earlier this week, and you saw it on the outline because I had started Monday.
Mm-hmm.
They had 7 matches before Dynamite and Collision announced. They now have 13, 14 matches after Dynamite and Collision this week on Wednesday. They
You
have
already know
13,
what
14.
you already know what I'm gonna say. Why it happened?
I know.
Here,
I
hold on.
know.
Here,
Just
hold on.
say-
I'll assume position and I'll assume position and I'll give the visual example real quick. The reason why there were like 6 to 7 matches added on during Dynamite was because Tony had a big amount of snow candy. He went and then he just had a bunch of random good shit.
Like, why do we have so many random ass tag matches? And like the women's tag to set up the second round of the women's tag team title tournament,
What's the point of that? The fuck is the point of that?
I guess to
Well, I mean,
one give the women a
I don't remember their tag team division being
Like the way that should have been.
very active until recently either. So maybe they're catching up for lost time.
Well, here's the thing. The way that should have been set up is that they should have already done the semifinal matches and the finals should have been at
bingo.
here to where then the inaugural champions were crowned.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess.
But it's Tony Khan and he's on a
But
loss.
that's probably why you got a bunch of fucking tag matches, is because they've had a stretch now where it's like tags haven't really been fucking relevant over there.
So are we crowning the first champions at World's End then in December?
I guess. I hope. Please. Can we just fucking end the tournament?
That and the women's spear tournament, which is ending at Final Battle.
No,
New Zealand.
I've got a hot take. Tournaments and fucking wrestling are boring as shit. Like in general.
Honestly, I do agree with that. Because when they get predictable, it gets boring.
I agree and disagree. If the tournament is done in the proper fashion, then it's good. Like for example, New Japan, they do tournaments good. They do tournaments really fucking good. Like anytime the G1 Climax is coming up, or Best of the Super Juniors, or World Tag League, I get excited.
It's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
Yes, it's the Pokemon concept. You know why Japan does it so well? It's like in and out. That's all they do. It's the same thing over and over and over, but we love it because it's Pokemon. Think about Pokemon, bro. When you play Pokemon games,
yeah,
it's the same video game. We've been playing the same game for 30 years. But why do we love it?
Because it's Pokemon.
Because it's Pokemon. It's the same thing with Japan wrestling. It's all the same. The only thing that's different is the characters.
Right.
But they do it so well. Why do you think Pokemon ain't changed their formula?
I actually agree with that.
Why do you think In-N-Out hasn't come out with a chicken breast burger?
Right.
They're not good at it.
But here's the thing. With everything.
He's got a point though, because
go
ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
Can a tournament make a new star? Can a tournament make a new star?
Yes.
Yes.
None of the active tournaments, the women's pure tournament, I don't think it's going to make a bigger star enough to even contend with Athena, but they might make a new star.
Okay, we're not talking about Pokemon tournaments.
The Last Time Is Now tournament, I'm sorry, Monkey, but Gunther's winning that bitch.
I already know.
Yeah, because they're building.
I've been telling y'all for like the last 3 months, Gunther's going to kill John Cena in front of you on his last.
Oh yeah. And then the women's tag titles, I'm sorry, those are going on Tony and Mina. And Tony's going to get her pound of flesh on everybody that destroyed Mina in Blood and Guts.
Thank God, because fucking Mercedes does not need another goddamn title. Oh, wait, they already got knocked out. Never mind.
Sorry, but I do think this leads to Tony and Mercedes Part 2, Because it was the TBS title that went through Mina's back.
Yeah, but it was Megan that did it.
I know it was Megan that did it, but it was whose title and who brought those belts in and threw everybody out but Willow after Willow got knocked out.
You're right.
Thank you. That's why I hate the direction they're going. Is right back to Tony and Mercedes. You had not built a new star in that women's division in forever, and you
then
made
the other
it.
thing, I mean, the other problem with AEW is, I mean, what's a good way to put this? I feel like their stories are a bit too predictable, in my opinion. Like whenever people are put into programs, you can kind of tell what's going to happen. And what I hate right now is that they're probably going to have Mercedes go over on Statlander Saturday. And she just got a title shot back in July.
Yep.
And failed. So you're telling me that you transitioned the title onto Statlander so then you can keep making Tony look strong and then Mercedes take the world title off of her instead. Where in reality now, you're making Mercedes look weak because think about it. It's like, oh, you had to get through somebody else to take the title.
And you think about it,
And
she's
you're
been
also
ping-ponging.
Chris Statlander.
She's been ping-ponging Nina and Statlander for the better part of 2 years. A lot of those freaking belts she has, she beat Nina to get them.
Uh-huh.
So it's just stupidly predictable. Like, I guarantee you the only reason Mox and Kyle got put on Full Gear was so they can do the Death Rider split.
Mm-hmm. Man, I
So
wish I could get paid $25,000 in independent booking. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
I would literally just need like 5 bookings a year and I'd be fine.
Hey, I'd be right there with you, bro. But let's move on. I know I just like word vomited everything, but let's move on.
Yes. Now, Mr. Sodapop, me and you had a little conversation earlier this week where we had talked about your character going in a bit of a different direction recently. Now,
Yeah.
I know you and me talked about it a little bit, but I would like for you to elaborate on that for the audience.
Hi, it's here.
Hi, it's here.
It's here. It's here.
I mean, I was gonna say, how are you feeling so far with the new character? Is it different, new? How are the fans taking it?
It's definitely different. It's 50-50. Like, I don't think the fans really like it. Like the first time I did it, I was at a show. I did it, and I remember like literally almost a quarter of the crowd walking out. And like on the way out, they were like, "This is so stupid. Why would they make this decision?"
Wow.
Yeah, and then like I think now it's kind of like the fans kind of don't care anyways, because like I still get baby faced. Like I remember at another show, I hit like this 16-year-old kid with a belt, cussed him out in front of his grandma, threw him in front of his parents, and then like his dad literally looked at me. I was like, "Sodapop, we love you. Still with you, brother."
Fuck that kid.
And I'm just like, yeah, like I don't know. So it's
You're
here.
inspired, monkey.
It's here. You know, I'm doing what I'm told.
Right. No, I mean, I was gonna say it was definitely a little bit different from what I'm used to.
But
seeing.
Sodapop's still out in the wild. You just gotta find him.
Yeah.
You just gotta figure out what bookings he's at.
Exactly. No, it makes sense. Makes sense. Now, you recently got to make your debut in Puerto Rico. Could you Tell us a little bit about that trip and what your biggest takeaway was from it.
Puerto Rico was fun. I enjoyed it. So like I'm Puerto Rican. I haven't been back to Puerto Rico in a while, long time. So that was fun. Um, man, I can't really say I had like a Puerto Rican experience. So that's like the best part about like the whole situation.
Well, what would you say? What is considered the Puerto Rican experience?
Well, I didn't even go to no Puerto Rican food restaurants. So
Oh, what?
yeah, man. I got off the plane and they took me straight to a Chinese buffet.
Dude, I would have been like, bro, we're in Puerto Rico.
That's what I said. And then like
we're in Puerto Rico and you're taking me to a Chinese buffet?
That's what I said. And then the next day they were like, what do y'all want to eat? And I was with Izzy James. And Izzy was like, oh man, look, there's a pizza joint. He said there is a pizza joint. He was like, look. And then they just pulled around and then they took us to the pizza joint.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
anything but the food of the land.
Yeah, basically. But as far as like the whole trip as a whole, like Puerto Rico's fun. It was great. We enjoyed it. The scenery was nice. We really didn't do anything like tourist wise. I try to tell a lot of people like just because y'all see us travel the world or travel the country, it's not like vacation all the time, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
so it does because I have the same thing, but I'll let you explain it, and I'll just
so basically, it's like I get off the airport, somebody picks me up, we go eat, they drop me off at the hotel. Next day's the show. After the show, I usually go eat, go back to the hotel. And then next day, it's like wake up, go straight to the airport. So it's not really like I don't get to like be a tourist or explore. Sometimes I could like if I get lucky, I'll be able to like extend my flight out like an extra day. But that's about it. But Puerto Rico's fun, man. I like wrestling out there too.
Yeah, was it a good turnout for
big
the
old
show?
artists for him. It's like one thing that like, oh man, it like grinds my gears. Is like in Texas, coming across like really nice venues is like extremely hard. Extremely hard. Like we wrestle at a burger joint that we've made like our home. You know what I mean? And I mean it's great, but it's like to come across something like that is so difficult. And then it's like I go to like Arkansas and Puerto Rico and other parts of the country, and it's just like, bro, they got like gyms just sitting in their backyard. It's like, oh yeah, they just let us use this whenever we want. And I'm just like, oh man, if I had this back home.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I got a tattoo while I was out there.
Did you? What'd you get?
The coqui. So in Puerto Rico, there's like a frog that only lives in Puerto Rico. And it's kind of like a big symbol to like Puerto Ricans. So I got one of those on my arm, filled in a spot. That's one thing I did do. Like I woke up and they were like, "What do you want to go do today?" And they were like, "Oh, well, we might get tattooed." I was like, "I'm down. Let's go. Let's get a tattoo. I'm about it. Let's do it."
Nice.
Match.
You ain't even got it. Yeah, don't say. Let's go before you change your mind.
That's fucking funny. Now, so far in 2026, what would you say your biggest learning lesson has been, seeing that you've been doing a lot of traveling? In 2025. That's what I meant.
Learn other avenues in wrestling.
Okay. And what would you say the importance is of that?
I've never been hurt. But I've seen a lot of careers end very young for injuries. And then I see the like, you could call it depression, you could call it FOMO, you could call it jealousy. It's a little bit of everything. It's just like, it sucks when you're like, you feel like you have the whole world right there and then you get hurt and then you turn around and it's all gone. And then it's like you don't have an answer to get back in. Like I know if I get hurt, I'll make gear. Like I'll still talk to the boys. I'll have a reason to go to shows.
Right.
Or like I direct 2 shows. And by direct, I mean like TV director. Like, so I do that. So I actually enjoy doing that. So
Nice.
you know what I mean? I know I have avenues, and this year I think I've really extended and like try to like work on those avenues just as much as I did my wrestling.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, no, I mean, it's always great to be multifaceted in any industry you're in, just because anything could happen. Anything could happen. You might
Well, if
just
all else fails too, like I'll just go do makeup with my wife, call it a day.
there you go.
You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go.
I'll just learn how to do hair and stuff, and I'll just be back there.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like it's always good to be multifaceted in any industry you're in, just because you never know what's going to happen.
This is the studio.
Very nice, very nice. And that actually, I guess you could say that leads into my next question. You've gotten to make a lot of gear this year, like a lot.
Oh God, man. So like, okay, before I started wrestling, I owned a company. It was like a handyman company.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even been able to touch that this whole year
Wow.
because of gear and wrestling.
So gear has become that busy to where it's like almost like a full-time job, basically.
Oh yeah, man. I wake up and it's just like, what are we sewing today? I just finished something last night. Look, I want a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Whoa. You know, I never thought brown gear could be like, oh look, and I'm wearing brown. Yes. I never thought that brown gear could look so sexy. But I made these last night for somebody.
Oh shit. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna here's some knee pads.
So you do everything. You do the knee pads.
I don't do kick pads. Don't get
You
me
don't do
started.
kick pads.
I'm gonna end up like Monkey if you talk about kick pads with me.
So your trigger is kick pads?
Huh?
So your trigger is kick pads?
Oh my god, bro. I get canceled over kick pads.
Well, now I'm curious, just because I'm a dickhead. What is your I guess you could say your negative outlook on kick pads?
Beef with kick pads?
Yes,
Okay.
your beef with kick pads.
So let's just start from the beginning. They're called kick pads, right?
Yes.
What's the other thing that we wear called?
Knee pads?
Wrestling boots.
Oh, wrestling boots. Yes.
I think I'm a wrestler. So we could just start there. 2, I think the whole mindset behind kick pads is just so contradictory.
Okay.
We fight so hard to say that this is quote unquote real, right? I fight so hard to say like, no, I will really kick your butt in the ring. Like I fight so hard to defend that to the public's eye. Well, if my finisher is a roundhouse kick to the back of the head, why am I going to wear a pad to protect you when my whole job is to annihilate you? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And then, like, the third most biggest point to me is just, like, it just doesn't look as expensive as wrestling boots.
Right.
Like, I'm just being honest. Like, they just don't look expensive as wrestling.
You know what it looked like to me when I first started seeing them? Because I never started noticing them until like a couple of years ago. But they look like I'm a bowler. They look like the thing that we put over our shoe when we want to walk around because we don't want the pad of our shoe touching the floor. It looks like a little
that and then just like we could just go into the other part is just like, bro, they're terrible to make, man. They don't last. The material's trash. Like it's just you don't make no money back in making them. The stress that it is to make them, plus like what the market value is for them, you just don't make it back, man.
Right.
I don't even make them. I think they're cancer to the wrestling world. I don't even like. Yeah, if you come to me and you're like, hey man, I want to make something, and you have kick pads, the first thing I tell you is like, look, I don't make kick pads. So if that's part of your thing, you can like try to find someone else, or we could work around it. But yeah, I don't make kick pads.
Right.
Because It's this foam, man.
Really?
It's this foam, yeah.
Wow.
This is a kick pad and knee pad foam. So it's just like, I don't know, just to like. This is just me, and this is just like my mindset. If I gotta sell a punch to the face, and I'm gonna sell that a certain way, but then your move is a kick to the face, but with the kick pad, and I'm supposed to sell that more than a bare knuckle fist to the face, it just doesn't
That
make
doesn't
sense.
make sense. Yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense. You're completely
People
right.
get knocked out with a single punch. There's karate tournaments every weekend with this stuff.
I was gonna say, like, the kick pads more so remind me of like shin guards, actually.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's basically what a kick pad is that it's a shin guard.
It's like
just
a
the way,
karate
it's the way it applies to the foot.
Yeah, it's just like a karate shin guard.
So, like, I guess not without like throwing shade to anybody, is like a kick pad basically a cheap way of not getting boots?
Sometimes, but sometimes they just cost just as much as boots.
And some people put them on the boots. Like I've seen people.
But see,
wear
I
the pad over
respect
the
that
boot.
at least. I respect that at least. Because at least you got boots. And then you're using your kick pads as the decoration for whatever your gear is.
Right.
Because I've seen that before. I think AJ Styles does that.
Penta does it.
Penta, that too.
Yeah, AJ, I know Penta does it, and then I've seen countless of women's wrestlers, unfortunately, you can tell they're rocking tennis shoes underneath a kick pad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like,
yeah, I see it all the time. I see it all.
Those are the things that like grinds my gears, bro.
Oh no,
I show up. It's just like, look, I'll show up to a show, and they'll be like, "Hey, man, I need you to put this kid over," and I'm like, "Okay," and then I go look at the kid, and he's like, got sneakers, doesn't even have a custom like gear outfit. You know what I mean? And I know everyone's situation's different. Like, I get that. Trust me, I work with all budgets. I've made gear for $50. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I get it. But I've also had a guy who's paid me $10 every week for countless months just to make whatever whatever he wanted to get made.
Jeez.
So I see both sides of it. You know what I mean? But it's like, as a guy who's trying to get there, I invest so much money into my travel, my training, my wrestling gear, my boots alone. I own more wrestling boots than I do regular shoes. And it's just like, to go out and see guys that just don't want to invest themselves, but then expect everything to be handed to them. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, it grinds my gears.
See, this is it. It was kick pads. Kick pads brought him here.
You want to
brought him to your side of the fence.
You want to be known as a world champion, but you can't spend $200 on a pair of boots. Oh my God! Can't even go to High Spots. High Spots. That's like the dollar menu.
Oh.
You couldn't even rock with the car because you couldn't afford a McDouble. You gotta get a Big Mac like everybody else in the car, but you couldn't afford a McDouble?
Damn, dude. Kick pads over shoes are bad. Don't do that. Ever. Get wrestling boots.
If I wrestle somebody in kick pads, you should see their chest after I wrestle them. It's pretty bad.
Oh man. You go a little extra with them. Just like the kick pads.
Kick pad work. Piece of shit.
Oh, bro. I hate kick pads.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Now the real heel comes out.
If you want the heel to come out, just mention kick pads.
or
No,
just
just
have
keep putting them up with like barefoot weirdos with kickbacks.
I'd rather take you barefoot.
I was gonna actually ask. So, what would your opinion then be in regards to someone like Speedball?
speedball or old school solo.
I mean, they're in a better position than I am, so I really can't have too much to say because like the counterfact is always like, well, they're on TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Like, so like I get that part, but just personally, like,
I mean, me
feel like
personally, I feel like it's dangerous to go barefoot when you're wrestling, just because like I know how those fucking boards are put together and everything. Couldn't you?
I
easily,
mean
like, fall with
that, but like MMA fighters get knocked out with barefoot kicks all the time.
This is true.
That's kind of
Ain't
like,
no kickbacks there.
you know what I mean? Matt Riddle, like, it makes sense. You know what I mean?
No, it makes sense. I get what you're saying.
yeah. So I think it's just personal preference at the end of the day.
It is. It is. That's just my gripe.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna ask, what Puerto Rican food you had on your trip, but you already
The
answered
only
the
Puerto
question.
Rican food I had on my trip was cancan.
Okay, so you did have something from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but they didn't have the yellow rice when I went to the restaurant. I was hot, bro. Hot.
Oh no.
Hot. All they had was white rice. I could have had this
Oh,
back in the States.
Oh, okay. And now I just thought of one last thing, and then we'll go into the next topic. Did I mention Monkey's Cuban?
They got fire coffee, I heard.
Liquid cocaine.
Fire
oh
coffee
my gosh.
and the best cigars that anybody could ever smoke.
Yes. Yes.
See,
the coffee,
guys,
the coffee is
Cubans and
liquid
Puerto Ricans
cocaine,
can
bro.
get along.
Oh, that's the Dominicans. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, why did you have to entertain that? Okay.
Now, only because I heard a story, and then we'll actually go into the next topic because I know I'm going off topic. What will happen to a human being if they decide to consume a 16-ounce cup of Cuban coffee?
I don't think it's possible.
You're not gonna survive.
It's not possible.
Like, is it legitimately physically impossible?
I think it might be because okay, so you know who Gabriel Iglesias is, right?
Yes.
So they gave him a bowl of coffee, and he almost went into a damn near heart attack.
Oh yeah, that's where I heard it from. Yeah, because, and then there was this other dude that when he went into Miami, I can't remember his name. He was a comedian, big white dude, and he said he went into Miami, and when they made him the cup of coffee, it was like a little cup, and he was like, "No, I want a 16-ounce cup," and they're like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, just bring it over, and I'll put the cream and sugar, blah blah blah." He drank that. He was awake for 96 hours.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I think your heart will like not even let you drink.
Let me show you how the mathematics works.
How what?
Let me show you how the mathematics works. Normal human being, caffeine addict, dead. You don't make it past this cup. Like, that's it. That they give you it in these, and there's a reason that they look at you like, "Are you fucking sure?" Because basically, I'm expecting a waiver after that. Like,
Right?
a 16-ounce cup of cafe from fucking no, you'll die.
Oh Jesus. All right. Anyway, open discussion topic this week. What, Danae, would you like to elaborate?
All right. So because I noticed with 2K25 basically being dead because after the Saturday Night's Main Event pack, and oh hey, let's only focus on my faction and the island. So that game, and we're in a lull period of 2K wrestling games and 2K sports anyway. So,
Sorry,
You're good.
and on top of that,
my dog.
I also
the table.
okay.
Yeah, doggy.
Oh, doggy.
He's
But
the lucha
also, but also, it's been softly confirmed that within the next year or so, that Sony is finally stopping development on games for the PS4. So that means the last gen games. I put out there, and Eric, you can read the list of what do we want to see in the upcoming games for changes or additions going into 2K26, because it is pretty clear they have already started development and production with the images of Woods and Breeze, most likely doing content for GM mode.
Right.
The biggest thing that I saw was, and I know Monkey wants it back, but I think it is a Sony thing, with custom music being implemented back into the game. I just want instant recovery gone. I know some people were like, why are certain match types not in there? And more cohesive stories that don't rely on replayability. I'd
Mhm.
rather have a cohesive career mode that goes once than 50,000 just replayability and then have to find, oh, hey, this certain path to unlock half the content in the game. So I wanted to bring that up to see on air if there were any specific features, not the specific Diva Zero one that was brought up in chat, because there's no way this generation could, like, PC culture could handle a blank on a pole match. But yeah. So I'll start with Monkey. Anything specific?
Wait. You mean to tell me you weren't a fan of the on a pole match editions? No?
I mean, it's a different time, and
You call it the
PC
Vince
culture.
Russo update.
I know.
You
Make it
know what
the
I would think would be cool? Why don't we use the rest of the brands? Why is this gotta be like limited? Let's make one big fucking game, right? You've got TNA in your umbrella, you've got AAA in your umbrella, you have NXT, you've got WWE. Like, why don't we make a fucking giant big game instead of fucking releasing 5 different fucking packs of wrestlers and then build the fucking storyline on, a competition between the factions?
I do agree with that, and I do see AAA and TNA having some aspect in the game for 2K26, but you never know.
The I guess I don't know what else I would add to the game more than I would fix the game, because there's some things that, like, my experience with WWE is always like it's cool for the first 3 months and then you get bored of it real fast because
Bingo.
that's why it's not keeping me. And then every now and again they'll release a pack and then I'll be like, oh, okay, I want to play with fucking this guy, and then I'll play a few matches with this guy with my kid, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like, I want something that brings me back to the game. Uh, I don't think they have this like thing, and I understand because it's how their other two games work. They have the it's the equivalent of fucking Mutt and my team, my faction
Yes,
they call it.
my faction, and then the island, which is going to be their version of the city.
The
Those two
island
aren't
is
going anyway.
decent. The island is decent. The faction could be like my faction does not have a lot of effort in it. You know, And I still think when it comes to that uh, style of gameplay or style of game, like the whole collecting cards and putting them on and like playing with them. I still think Madden does it the best, and that's why people keep going and playing that fucking thing, even though it's a sucker gotcha thing. Um,
Yes.
if they wanna get more budget for this particular game, that game mode's got to be way better improved because it's fucking. There's no. I don't go in it. There's no point. It's stupid. Like, Other than you have to fucking unlock some people through it, it's fucking dumb. Like it's not a really good. It's not well put together. It's boring. At
Yeah,
least with fucking my team, there's like some allure to it. There's some reason to keep coming back to it. Like I'm getting fucking these diamonds. On top of that, there's different like chapters of shit that I can do through different storylines that I can do with. It's not just like fight these four random people, get this one card. Fight these other four random people, get this one fucking card. Like it's the rinse and repeat is too rinse and repeat. They can do it better where it feels more like you're doing more.
I do agree with that because we're at the point of the year where it's just, oh hey, do like these, grind out these two specific missions to get these random persona cards. I'm like, I have better
The,
things to do with my
the
time.
grind feels too tedious. There's ways to make grinding feel good, and it doesn't feel good in WWE, especially that my faction thing.
Yeah,
The
that's the
story,
big one.
the story mode's bland. Like the story mode, I granted this one was improved with the last one, but the story mode's still bland, and it's still much to be desired. There's it's really insignificant, but you know how you can't change your like the person's appearance backstage, your main character, so you have that
You
stupid.
can now.
Oh,
You
you
can
can.
now.
Okay, because they didn't when they first released that fucking game. It
Yeah.
aggravated the shit out of me because I've got this like goth looking dude wearing a fucking Hawaiian picture, a Hawaiian button up backstage. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
They finally
No, just
they
put the cap.
finally did that and added that feature to this year's game, but I
Right,
do agree with you because the gimmicks they chose did not match the backstage like
yeah.
aspects of the character. Like heck, even if I wanted just to show walk around backstage in my entrance attire, like you didn't even have that option
I
last
could go
year.
forever, but I'll let you guys handle it for me. I gave you a few
Yeah.
good ones.
Well, you kind of touched on every one of my points and everything that I brought up in both the survey through the UWO chat as well as a couple of other chats that I'm involved
Yeah.
with. And yeah, it's just focus on that. And I should not be paying an extra $30 for about four or five characters in 1 year.
Yeah,
When you're already
what's
charging,
for?
so on top of the 130 for the base game and season pass, to get Goldberg, Nikki Bella, Brock Lesnar, two versions of John Cena and R-Truth, an extra $30.
Yeah, that's what was the fucking season pass for if it was for fucking nothing.
That's why you play Pokemon.
Yeah, that's why we play Pokemon.
You play
Yeah,
Pokemon.
it's stupid to drop almost 175 bucks to keep up with the entire game.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy,
But
honestly.
that's 2K. That's never gonna change, dude.
Oh yeah, we know that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now, happening over in the Indieverse, to start off, Indy Hartwell did announce on social media that she is engaged to her longtime partner. No, I will not be giving her name because I don't want any of you perverts to be going and try to find her. Idiots. Go touch grass. Anyway, Lanie Luck is also the new WWE ID Women's Champion and has received a WWE ID contract. Congratulations to her. Very well deserved. And I didn't realize there was so much independent wrestling happening this weekend just on Triller TV. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Starting off Friday, we have House of Glory return to the Windy City, where they literally just had a show on Saturday. And this one's also sold out. What's going on that night? We got the Rascals versus main event. That'll be a nice match. Zilla Fatu's in action. Charles Mason's in action. Indy Hartwell's in action. She'll be defending her women's title against Shotzi. Whole lot more. And then Defy Aeon 2 will be happening late Friday night at 11 p.m. because they're in Washington and 3 hours behind everybody else. And for the world title, we will see the bounty hunter Brian Keith defend against Sothera Cody Chun. And then the Righteous will take on Midnight Heat. Steve Bourdain will have his in-ring debut against Kieran Gray. And of course, in case you're wondering who Stephen Bourdain is, Stephen Bourdain is the son of Sting. So I'm honestly very, very excited to see him make his in-ring debut officially because he's been training under Darby. Dear God, I please just don't have him walk out and light his hair on fire or some shit. Vixen versus Rebel Kell. Jack Evans.
Sting will kill him if he does that.
Yeah, I know. Jack
Sting
Evans
will kill Darby.
Yes. Jack Evans will take on one half of the Defy World Tag Team Champions, Travis Williams. And Mad Dog Connolly will take on the other half of the Defy World Tag Team Champions, Judas Akaris. Amira and Lizia Hall take on Anna Beretta and Danica. Randy Myers and Matt Brannigan take on Griffin McCoy and Evan Rivers, and much, much more action. Then Saturday, we have GCW Dream On at the American Dream Shopping Mall in Rutherford, New Jersey. God damn it, I dropped something. Son of a fucking left nut. I don't know. I'll find it later. Bear Dozer will be taking on Dreamer and Rhino. That match is probably going to be very violent. Maki Ito will be taking on Zeta Steel. Beastman will be taking on Stackhouse. Gringo Loco takes on Lindsay Dorada. Wait, what?
Dorado.
Wait, Dorada. Is there another wrestler named Dorada?
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, this is a different person. Never mind. This is not Lindsay Dorado. This is Dorada. This is a completely different luchador. My bad. And then also
No, you're good.
Also in action, we will see Killer Cross, Matt Cardona, and Effie. I'm just going to give a spoiler alert now. I'm pretty sure Killer Cross is going to kill Matt Cardona. Anyway, I'm only saying that because Matt Cardona was dumb enough to call him, to shit talk him on the internet and say that his hair is a wig. So, best of luck. That's all I can say to that.
Yeah. Whether or not Shotzi's in attendance for that show. Oh, yeah, Matt Cardona's going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when all three of them in the same faction.
And then we also got on Sunday, Wrestling Revolver Art of Battle 2025. We got in action. We'll have Santino Morella, Revolver Remix Champion BDE, Jessica Havoc, Alpha Sig, Crash Jackson, Damian Chambers, and many, many, many more. Now, before I let everyone else get their plugs in, I'm just going to get mine in real quick, just, because I would like to. If you haven't already, make sure you go over to NationalWrestlingAlliance.com and go over to the live events section and buy your tickets now for the NWA Power TV tapings over in Tampa, Florida. We got 2 of them going on, 2 p.m., 7 p.m., December 13th. Go over there. Get your live tickets right now. Only $14.95. You hear that? $14.95 for one motherfucking ticket. It's very goddamn cheap. Name another fucking independent promotion that does anything cheaper than that. And then on December 6th, up in Cleveland, Ohio, we got Exodus Pro Wrestling Journey 3. VIP tickets are already sold out. Limited, preferred, and general admission tickets are left. Buy them now. Main event, Dante Casanova defense against Richard Holiday. NWA Midwest title. A lot of other shenanigans are going to happen. Keep tuned. We got more matches to be announced. Also, buy his gear.
Damn. Goddamn.
All right.
Anything you guys want to plug?
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm breathing again.
You gonna live? All right. The only thing that I'm gonna say, aside from we'll beat C1 UWO tonight, hell yeah. Mills Mafia! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
Buffalo.
Lord. This man is still hype over last night.
Buffalo, do you hear that? Hold on, that's your window. That's your window slamming shut while you call the Patriots daddy for another 15 years. While some kid who doesn't know how to spell football but can sure as fuck
Why
throw
are we
one
talking about football?
ruins your shit.
That is Tuesday, not Friday. Move on.
Well, consider this my Tuesday plug.
Oh, my gosh.
Mills Mafia!
Sodapop, anything you want to plug?
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
All right.
All right.
Too late for Josh Allen.
Oh my gosh. Save it for Tuesday.
All right, y'all. Well, as always, we appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all. Well, not next week, because next week everyone's going to be eating some turkey and hopefully not
Recovering from the
killing each other.
turkey.
And then recovering from the turkey and hopefully not killing each other on Black Friday. Will you get rid of him? See y'all.
But